What's up, guys? So you're financially struggling, you're tired of being denied, you're tired of being ignored, you're tired of being taken advantage of. You know that something's off with the credit system or the legal system, how it works, and you want to keep these companies, these corporations, these public officials accountable. You're open to the idea of getting compensated for what they did or what they failed to do, and you're willing to learn the information necessary to defend your rights. This is a video for you. The information I'm going to share with you guys is not about just raising your credit score. It is about fighting back in a completely different way with a sort of a new paradigm. We're not just filing disputes to feel better. We are going to be building a case. There are going to be learning steps and there are going to be action steps. We are going to learn together how to play the game. So you've been financially hurt, you've been denied, you've been disrespected, you've been mistreated, and all of that stuff, you and your rights being harmed, they have to have justice. There has to be some recompense for what you have experienced at the hands of people who've taken advantage of our ignorance and our powerlessness and our paradigm of depravity. This is the process. And this is the information I hope that you can use and that we can use together to collect from those rights that have been violated. Every step that we take is going to be backed by law. There's no guesswork here. There's no emotion, no emotionalism. If they violated your rights, and you have proof, which we are going to build a case with, we have proof, we can sue them and we are going to win. And we will show you how to do that. Again, this is a learning process. It's very simple. At the end of this rainbow, you can kind of see it like this, like a bridge or a rainbow, like this. You are going to walk away with one of three things. The first thing that we're going to walk away with is accountability. That you followed through, that you kept the pressure on, that you didn't get confused in the middle, that you knew how to respond, you knew what to do, and that you proved that to yourself that you can. That should give you enough confidence in yourself and in your heart and in your mind to keep on going and to defend and enforce your rights and to keep on learning. The second thing is clean credit or clean record, particularly depending on if we're talking about keeping the bureaus accountable, or if we're talking about keeping the car companies accountable, or if we're talking about keeping our public officials, a police officer accountable, you'll have a clean record or you'll have something clean, okay? The third is suing and winning. You're going to learn how to sue. You're going to learn how to win. If they messed up, we are going to catch it. We're going to use that evidence. And we're going to get our money's worth. The law says that they owe you. If they messed up, then they owe you. If they messed up, they owe you. We are keeping them accountable to that. So the end of this video, as sort of an introduction, and again, just a learning process, I want you guys to understand that I would like to post videos on here talking about this stuff, and I'm inspired to do so today. So I hope that we can continue with this. And so I hope that you're able to interact with me and with this video. But the bridge to process is going to be just 4 core steps. The first step is going to be to get to that finish line. Okay? The 4 steps that are going to be dispute. We're going to start the process, and it is a legal process. Whenever you dispute something or whenever you send a notice out, you're starting a legal process, and you're putting that on the record. Okay, you're putting them on the record. The second thing we're going to do is we're going to document. We're going to prove that the info that they are putting out or they're not putting out is harming you. We're going to decide, which is choose our outcome, whether we want them to clean it, whether we want to put pressure on them, or whether we want to sue them. We're going to decide which path that we want to take. And then lastly, we're going to demand. We're going to take action, which means that we want a deletion, we want a settlement, or we want to file a complaint in a federal court. Okay, so this is for the people who are done playing defense. It's for the people who are ready to use the law, not just be used by the law, who are not just overly emotional vigilantes who are trying to do right but just don't understand and are a little bit ignorant. We want people who want to get results. These are for the people who believe that every institution, whether it's a public official, whether it's a credit bureau, whether it's a car lender, a debt collector, or a bank, should be held accountable when they violate the rights of people. And this is for those of you who are willing to do that work, to step in to that space. So if that is you, keep on watching this video series, and we will do it together. Share your thoughts about this process. Again, dispute, document, decide, and demand. The first video that we're going to be going over is how to keep the credit bureaus accountable. Keeping the credit bureaus accountable. So we'll see you guys on the next video.